guys, what's up? Welcome back to Foundation Week. It is day 3 of Foundation Week, and I'm super excited because we're doing another drugstore powder foundation. If you are new, hi, welcome. I'm doing Foundation Week, which means it's nothing but 7 straight days of foundation reviews, and this time around it's a special edition because we're doing nothing but powder foundation. I do have normal dry skin, but we're going to find some good powder foundations that will work well with those of us that have dry skin. So, welcome, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. Go watch the 2 previous videos and then continue on the week with us as we test out foundations. So, today I am testing out the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundations. You really requested this and really wanted me to test this out for you guys, so that's what we're doing. They have about 12 or 13 shades. I'm in the shade Natural Beige, which is the same shade that I am in their Liquid Superstay foundation, so I feel like they kind of correspond like that a little bit. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to test this out. I'm going to bring you in really close, and you're going to see my face and how the powder foundation sits on it. I have no filter on my camera, so you're going to see everything. I'm also going to be doing a flash test. I'm going to be swatching this next to other foundations that match me so you can see what the shade looks like. I also have a huge shade list down below in the description box. You can check that out if you're trying to shade match. We're also going to be seeing what Maybelline claims the foundation is supposed to do, and does it actually do what it says it's going to do. So we're doing a lot here today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. So like I said, they have about 12 or 13 shades on Ulta's website. It retails for $11.99. I will link it below for you. It says it's packed with color matching pigments. The long-lasting formula of Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation delivers their highest foundation coverage ever in a powder. This full coverage powder makeup has a creamy texture that is easily blendable and glides onto the skin for a matte finish. From classic ivory and fair porcelain to golden caramel and java, this high coverage powder foundation is available in an extensive range of complexion matching shades. So it's full coverage, matte finish that lasts up to 16 hours, coverage of a liquid foundation with a finish of a powder. So it's supposed to be blendable, glide on, high coverage, 16 hours. I won't be testing it for 16 hours, but I'll be testing it for like over 12. So let's swatch this next to other foundations that match me, and then let's start applying it on the face. Okay, so I am in natural lighting, just so you know. This one here is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Liquid Foundation in 220. This one here is the Shiseido Powder Foundation in Sand. This one here is the Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation in Natural Beige. This one here is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation in Light Medium Neutral. This one here is the Revolution Powder Foundation in P8. This one here is the True Match Powder Foundation in N4. And this last one here is the Too Faced Born This Way Liquid Foundation in Natural Beige. So now you can kind of see the differences in tones now, I feel like, better in natural lighting. The primer I'm using is the Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. If you have dry skin, you have to really go in with a good primer, a good hydrating primer. And this is the one that I really like. And a sticky primer so that the foundation has something to grip to. All right, here we go. I'm going to use a puff that it comes with on this side, and on this side I'm going to use my Tarte brush that I really love. Here we go. Whoa. Right off the bat, you can just see like the coverage. So this is how it looks with just powder. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back, and then we'll spray half the face with the MAC Fix Plus, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to spray this side of the face for you guys with the MAC Fix Plus. I said in the other videos, but if you're new, I feel like if you're wearing powder foundation, you really need to use a good primer, hydrating primer, and a good facial spray afterwards. And that's what really makes your face not look cakey and make it just look so smooth and so beautiful all over your face. And I feel like the MAC Fix Plus is a good universal spray for that. So that's why I'm using that all week long. But some of these foundations this week, I mean, so far that I've tested, have looked great without any spray. So this foundation just mushed into the skin, like literally looks like I'm wearing liquid foundation when I'm not. I wore a super easy powder foundation. So here's the difference here. Spray, no spray. No spray. Spray. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and I will put down below in the description box what I'm wearing if you're interested. It's all drugstore here on my face, except for the MAC Fix Plus, of course. But let's bring you guys in really close so you can see what the foundation looks like now. I sprayed half my face. This is the side that I sprayed. Let's take a look. I am super impressed with how high coverage and how smooth my face looks. It does look like I'm wearing a full coverage liquid foundation. The side that I didn't spray is a little bit drier, but not too bad. I will say this though, it was hard for me to blend my powder bronzer on top of this foundation. It was a little weird, like it was getting patchy, like there was just too much powder on my face. So next time around, I probably spray it first, then put powder, bronzer, blush, all that kind of stuff, and then spray it again. But holy, I love this sprayed. Like the other side looks really flawless and nice, but the sprayed side just looks like it mushed into the skin 10 times better. Like it just looks like you can't tell it's powder foundation. So that's pretty cool. I'm impressed with this so far. I literally tried to film this morning with the Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation, and this is not a foundation. This is like a finishing powder because it had absolutely no coverage. It just looked a little bit, and it looked a little bit like there was a little bit of highlight in here. So I had to redo this whole video. I grabbed this powder. You guys have been asking me to review it, and I'm really glad that I did because this foundation looks really, really, really nice, even on my dry skin. So I will mention that it is hot here and it is humid, and I'll probably be outside, so we'll see how it lasts with that. I will do a natural light shot where I show you guys how it looks in natural lighting, but I just put it on. It is 9 o'clock. I will see you guys in 5 hours and then again at the very end of the night, and we'll see how it wears. Comment below if you've tested this foundation or if you like the liquid foundation version of this. Comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on the Superstay. So anyways, we'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Okay, so here I am in natural lighting. I thought I would show you what the foundation looks like in natural lighting. Don't forget, I sprayed this side. Okay, so it's been 5 hours and I was outside like in my garden where it's hot, it's humid for like an hour of it. So let's see how the powder foundation now looks on my face. Wow, I'm impressed. It looks really good. It looks a little bit cakey on my forehead, but nothing too bad. I definitely still like the side that I sprayed. I feel like it looks a lot just more melted into the skin on that side. But it doesn't look bad. It's still intact. The coverage is still there. It doesn't look like oily or greasy from how hot it is outside. And I'm really impressed. It does look pretty good. I definitely think that this would be, I mean, I can kind of see it around my smile lines a little bit. But I feel like that's to be expected with any powder foundation. you're gonna kind of notice it and see it in your smile lines a little bit more, I feel like. But so far I like it. It looks really good. Now let's talk about the flash test real quick. I did do a flash test, and as you guys can see, there is no flashback, which is really good. So if you're kind of wondering, is there a flashback with this? There isn't. And I don't even think that there's any sunscreen in this product either. So it's nothing that you have to really worry about. So it does say it's supposed to last for 16 hours. It's lasting really well right now. So we're going to see by the end of the night. I'll check back in with you guys and we'll take a very close and personal look at how it looks. But yeah, so good. It's good so far. Also, I do want to mention that it didn't oxidize either. Sometimes powders can oxidize, but this has not oxidized. Sometimes it can even oxidize when you go out in the humidity. I've found that that's happened, and it hasn't done that. So that's really good. I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back. It's been over 12 hours. Let's look real quick and see how the foundation looks. So first off, I know my blush looks kind of crazy. I tried a new blush and it dried so quickly that I didn't get a chance to really blend it out very well. But also my husband sprayed me in the face with water on my right side, so if it looks weird, that's kind of what happened there. I think it looks pretty good. It's not too bad, and I think it faded nice. And I mean, there's still coverage there. I mean, it's still covering. It doesn't look cakey, and it's not breaking apart. So it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all, you guys. I actually really like this one. I like this one. I think it's good. I'll give this this is probably like, honestly, for a drugstore foundation, this is probably like a 9 out of 10, close to a 10 out of 10. Oh, my hair is so crazy right now. Because I feel like the shade range is nice. Just the fact that I found something that matches me is really good. The natural beige. And it does last a long time, and it also looked really good and smooth, and I didn't feel like I necessarily had to use a setting spray. It also didn't transfer. I didn't have a flash with it. It didn't oxidize. And it didn't cling to any dry patches. So if you were thinking of trying this foundation and you have dry skin like I do, I think that you won't be disappointed. I only give it a 9 out of 10 because the Tarte one looks so freaking good that I can't even say this is a 10/10. I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks better, definitely looks better than the Revolution one on your face, and then there's more shades. I feel like Revolution has like the weird shade, you know, like it's peachy pinky. So this is a good one. This is a good foundation to try. I definitely like it. I think it lasted a long time and it looks really good, and it definitely is full coverage. So if you're looking for a powder foundation that's full coverage from the drugstore, this is a good option to look into. I think that the brush and the sponge both looked really good. I really love this Tarte brush. I think it's amazing for powder foundation. It just does a really good job of just blending it all out and making it look good. But honestly, you could always use a sponge as well. So that's it, you guys. I think that's all I wanted to say about the foundation. Make sure you come back tomorrow for another foundation, a higher end one that I'm really excited to try. The rest of the week are going to be more high end powder foundations because there were so many that I really wanted to try. And one of the drugstore ones I was going to get, I got the wrong shade. I got like a darker one, so I'm going to skip out on that one and maybe review that for you guys next time. So don't forget to come back. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts about this foundation and how it looked on my skin. Do you think it looked really good? Like, what do you think? Anyways, yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.